channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your very first time here. I am so happy that you're here and that you found our little corner of the internet. My name is Megan and I am a 25-year-old mama to a 9-month-old little boy. And over the last few months, we have definitely figured out how to separate the wheat from the chaff with baby products. So today I'm going to be sharing my 6 to 9 month baby essentials with you guys. Of course, everybody's essentials are going to be slightly different, but these are the things that have worked really well for us and saved our lives in the last few months without all of the extra stuff, because there's so much out there that will recommend a million different things for you to buy, and honestly, it's not all necessary. So here are my top picks of things that I think will make your life easier. So I'll start with the big things that I can't fit in here with me. The first one is his activity center. We have this one, which is the Skip Hop Silver Linings Activity Center, and I'll link it and everything else I talk about down below. It's not the cutest thing in the world. It's not terrible. It's definitely the cutest one that I could find. It's not like the most aesthetically pleasing thing, but I still found it to be so necessary. We've actually been using this since Rowan was 4 months old. As soon as he could like support his head and was rolling over and stuff, we started using it, and it is the best lifesaver in the moments where I can't baby wear him, but I need to get something done with both hands, like peeing, eating, making food for him. It keeps him entertained for 15 to 20 minutes at a time, and it is really good for helping encourage independent play. I found that because we've given him opportunities to play independently in the last few months, he's gotten really good at it, and it amazes me that he can just entertain himself for sometimes up to a half an hour at a time, which I think at 9 months is going to be a really good thing to carry us through and like a good foundation to set for him. The next thing that I can sit him in is his high chair. If you've been on my channel for a long time, you might remember that I thrifted a really cool vintage high chair for him. And then he came, and I quickly realized that babies are wiggly and they need like belts and buckles and all of that. And so we picked up the IKEA high chair off of Facebook Marketplace. I believe brand new at IKEA, it's only $20, and I think we got ours for $10. I get most of our like stuff on Facebook Marketplace just because I don't mind stuff being used. But I love this high chair because it's very functional, it's very easy to clean, and it's super customizable. In a video a while back, I did a like IKEA high chair makeover. I'll make sure that the little card is up here. I always forget what side it is, so you can see, but basically we did like a cushion cover. We wrapped the legs in vinyl that looked like wood, and we added a footrest to it, and all those things were from Yeah Baby Goods, which is a really cool small family-owned business that we absolutely love. The footrest in particular is really important for development because having babies' knees at a 90-degree angle is important for their posture, and also it helps keep them focused and grounded while eating, so they'll eat a lot better and stay interested for longer. We also got the silicone placemats, which make cleaning so easy because you can literally just take the whole thing off and then boom, the high chair's clean. And the last couple of bigger things that I would recommend are a foam playmat and a baby like play pen. These don't have to be super expensive, and there are really cute options available. At first I thought that it was going to be all, you know, primary colors and trucks and dinosaurs, but I managed to find this really cute brown boho rainbow one on Amazon, and it was not very expensive at all. And then I picked up this wood play pen, which I get questions about all the time. It's super great. It obviously looks pretty cute, and it's very sturdy because it has these round feet on the bottom so it doesn't tip over, so Rowan can pull himself up on it, he can cruise around it. And these two together are so nice because when I need a place to put him where I know he's going to be safe, he's not going to like get bonked, he's not going to get into anything he's not supposed to, or if I need a place to play with him, like I want to switch it up from what we're doing at the moment, I climb in there with him, and it's really great. I also feel like having the bars to pull himself up on has made his legs really strong. We're like in trouble because he's cruising around and like attempting to stand up solo without holding on to anything, and I'm like, oh, baby proofing is gonna get much more intense very shortly here. This won't be a surprise to anybody, but my next essential is a good baby carrier. Specifically this one, which is the Sakura Bloom. I have this Scout in the like natural linen, I think it's called flax or something like that color, with the leather straps, and this is the best baby carrier that I've found for this age. I've tried out lots and lots, ring slings, wraps, the Ergo Baby, but this keeps him so secure. Like I'm never worried he's gonna fall out. He's happy because he can look around and see things and have a little bit of autonomy. I use this every single day without fail, and it's so comfortable. My back never hurts when I use this. I've taken this on like a hike before and it's been fine. And it's also holding up really, really well because we use it every single day, like I said, and we've had it for months and months now, and it's still going strong. It can also be used with smaller babies, and it can be used all the way up to 45 pounds. So basically like 7 pounds to 45 is like a big chunk of your baby's life. He's gonna be walking for sure, long before we have to stop using this. And you can also use it to carry baby on your back, which is cool. The next thing is this baby bathtub. I got the Angel Care baby bathtub at first. It was great when he was a newborn, but I ended up mostly using this one, which we got off of Facebook Marketplace again for free. It's called the First Year's Sure Comfort Tub. It looks like this. It's nothing too exciting, but this is the most versatile, comfortable tub. So it comes with a sling, so when your baby is like a tiny fresh newborn, you can use this. And then when they're a few weeks old, you can transition them into this newborn side that has like this angled seat so they can lay back. And then there's this infant toddler side that you can switch them to when they've outgrown that. So he sits, you know, upright in this one. It's like a little chair. We also really like this because it has this little like pool thing here where you can put it under the faucet and all of the water will flow into the bathtub, but then it holds some water, so I can use a cup and get the water of that out for the final rinse. Make sure I'm not rinsing him with dirty water. These are not very expensive at all, and a lot of times you can find them used or free, like on Facebook Marketplace or OfferUp or whatever. But yeah, I know it's not like the most sexy or exciting, but it's a real good bathtub. It's a good staple. Next, I want to chat about toys. I don't buy a ton of toys for Rowan because we have a Love Every subscription, and it's really all we need. I have this one right here just to show you guys. This is actually the 3 to 4 month kit or whatever, but Rowan's out there right now with his dad playing with his more recent kits, so I don't want to like take them away from him to film this. But if you haven't heard of Love Every, they're a Montessori style toy subscription company. This isn't sponsored or anything, by the way. I do have a link for them. If you use it, it supports my channel, but they have no idea I'm making this video. I just genuinely love their products so much because they basically send you a subscription box for your baby every 2 months with products that are developmentally appropriate for their age and a little guide that tells you everything their brain's going through. And it's so much peace of mind to know that somebody has done the extensive research for me and that Rowan is getting toys that are like good for him and not just like, you know, how there are like empty calories or whatever. Like they're not empty toys. If you get a subscription to Love Every, it is a little bit pricey. I think it's like $80 per kit, so like $40 a month, but you will not need any other toys. They're so good. They're so high quality. Most of them are like wooden, so they're super cute and they look good in our nursery, which, you know, obviously isn't the most important thing, but it is a bonus. And I just can't sing their praises enough because they've made my life as a mom so much easier. There's so much to figure out with parenting, with eating, and like sleep and everything, that not having to worry about finding the right toys has just been so great to not have on my plate. Speaking of eating, I want to talk about the stuff that we've gotten to feed Rowan. Be right back. I'm gonna go get it actually. All right, here we go. First of all, let's talk about bibs. Get the silicone bibs. This one is from Mushi. I got it on Amazon. It's got cute little rocket ships on it, and especially if you're doing baby-led weaning, you gotta have one of these. Not only does it keep baby clean and kind of consolidate the cleanup for you, but I find that when he was practicing his pincer grasp and the food would fall into this little pocket, it was actually easier for him to get to with his hands because there were like walls kind of that kept the food contained instead of it being on his plate or his tray where he had to kind of chase it around. So it was easier for him to get food if he like picked it up and missed or whatever and it fell in here. He could just grab it and eat it. Then cups. This one is the Easy Peasy Tiny Cup. It's a little open mouth cup. I apologize, it's dirty because he just used it this morning. But it's just a little 2-ounce silicone cup. It's weighted at the bottom to make it more difficult for it to tip over. But this is really important for, again, practicing those fine motor skills. And then we also have this wheat straw sippy cup. This is not 100% leak proof. Like you can see a few drops come out if you shake it, but for the purposes of like having it on his high chair, it's pretty good. The handles are a good size for him. This one's really cute. While we're talking about mealtime, Gotta shout out the puffs. I know this is such a cliche thing. I was really excited when I got to buy Rowan's first thing of puffs because I feel like it's just kind of like a milestone in itself, like a rite of passage. But I didn't realize like how useful they would be if we're out somewhere and he's falling asleep and I want to keep him awake until we get home. Give him a few puffs to keep him occupied. If he's fussy, puffs. If I have to put him in his high chair while I make his food to keep him occupied in the meantime, puffs. We've tried all of the flavors. He loves them all. I snack on them too sometimes because they're very fun to chew on. They're just like little fluffy rice flour nuggets. Yeah, these are awesome. Then we also have a little finger toothbrush for him. This is also from the brand Mushi, where that bib was from. They come in a pack of 2 and you just put it on your finger, stick your finger in your baby's mouth and like rub it around basically. I thought that Rowan would hate this, but he doesn't at all. He doesn't mind it. In fact, sometimes it makes him laugh, and it's such an easy way to get his teeth clean. This is what it looks like. And something that I didn't know right at 6 months, which I wish I had, so I'm gonna tell you, is that you're supposed to size up in pacifiers. When you get pacifiers, usually they're like 0 to 6 months, and then there's like 6 to 18 months, and I do think that there's one bigger size. But basically with certain pacifiers, not all, having ones that are too small for your baby can actually be a choking hazard, and it can make it really hard for them to keep it in their mouth. So we like these little bibs pacifiers. They're Danish. They look really vintagey and cute. But whatever pacifier you're using, recommend asking your pediatrician if you need to size up when your baby turns 6 months old. This one might not be an essential for everybody, but because of the times we're living in, I'm gonna mention it. I have this Exergen temporal scanner. It's a thermometer, essentially. You press the button and you rub it on your head or baby's head or whoever's, and you bring it towards your hairline, and then you can read the temperature. This gives me a lot of peace of mind just to be able to check if I feel like something's wrong with him, because obviously with babies, if they have a fever, it's something you need to address pretty quickly. And we found that this one works really well, and it wasn't that expensive. Thermometers can get really expensive, but this one seems to be really accurate, and it wasn't that bad. I got it at Target. And then lastly, our beloved Hatch. I don't know what we would do without this. This has been absolutely essential for Rowan's sleep training. It's a white noise machine and also a nightlight, but we never use the nightlight function. There's an app on your phone where you can control it, which is really great because if you need to change something about it, you don't have to go into your baby's room and upset them from seeing you and then you going away. Keeping this consistent and bringing it with us wherever we go, whether we're like working on the new house or we're here, or like we went on a little tiny cabin getaway a few months ago, bringing this gives him like a familiar, like grounding sound to listen to, and it's a good cue to let him know that it's time to go to sleep. I also like that I can just set it on a timer, so it comes on at 7 o'clock every night. He goes to bed at 7:30, so it comes on at 7 every night, and then it goes off at 8 in the morning so he doesn't sleep too late. Love this very much. My friend Rachel gave this to us, so thank you, Rachel. And that's it. Those are all of my 6 to 9 month essentials. Obviously some of my newborn essentials still apply, so if you haven't watched that video, I'll put it right here, because like the nail clippers and the boppy and all that stuff is stuff that we're still using. But I hope you found this video helpful if your kiddo is going into this age group. Hope this gave you kind of an idea of what you actually need and not just all the things that all the companies are marketing to you. Please let me know if you like this style video and if you want me to do like a 9 to 12 months one, because I can start writing stuff down as we use it. But yeah, I love you guys a lot. I hope you're having an awesome day, and I can't wait to hang out with you again in my next video.